Oh, there we go.
J&J.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'm shot by J&J, and I'm with who?
Amaya Jane.
Appreciate you for coming out. How are you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. How has your day been? What did you do?
Shoot. I did my hair up until 7:30 in the morning today, and I went to sleep. And then I woke up at like 2, 3 p.m. and started getting ready and just went here. Yeah.
Okay. How you feel being in Atlanta?
Good. It's a different environment, so I always love like seeing other cultures and states, cause I'm always used to like Cali. So
Is it your first time being out here?
no, it's my second time.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is everything you did out here so far?
I got here Sunday morning, so yesterday morning. I did a interview, and then I went to the studio, and then that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do like after this? Like the rest of your time here?
The mall and then studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
What mall you gonna go to? Lennox?
I think he said Cumberland.
Cumberland?
Yeah, we going to Cumberland.
You been
You
to
gotta
Lennox?
hit Linux.
Yeah.
Lennox is better.
That's like
I'm
the
trying to find
biggest
some
mall.
true religion.
Oh yeah, they got that in there, right?
Yeah.
They should.
Yeah.
Okay.
Both
Yeah.
Cumberland too.
And then, what was your favorite food spot so far here?
JJ's. Oh
JJ's.
my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What do
Vito,
you-
I had did like an interview with this guy named Vito, and he told us like there's powder on it.
Yeah.
And so I was like, we tried it out, and that powder was hitting. Oh my gosh. I was like, no wonder this shit popping like that. That shit's fire. I should have got all wings though. The fish was good, but the wings were different.
Yeah, the wings are good.
The wings were different.
Is
They
there any
fucked up our
Atlanta
order,
artists that you want to work with?
Yes. I'm working with some while I'm out here. Supposed to work with Slimecito. I think he's from out here.
Yeah, he's from
yeah,
here,
yeah.
Who else I'm working with from out here? I don't know if they're from out here. Oh yeah, AR the Mermaid from out here. AR the Mermaid. Y'all know her?
I think I know who that is.
Do you know
Yeah, I think.
I thought she was from Memphis. Jace. Jace, he's a writer. Oh wait, no, he also raps too. Yeah, Jace.
Okay.
Peasy, he from out here? No. Peasy, he's not from out here. I don't know who from out here. I'm not gonna lie.
Are you
But there's
good?
people from out here I do want to work with for sure. In the future, I mean, Lotto hard as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else from out here? Anicia hard as fuck too.
Yeah.
Caribou.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where are you from?
I'm from San Diego.
San Diego. How was it growing up?
It was good. I guess that's really all I could say. I mean, childhood had some struggles, middle school too, but high school it was like whatever. Like, you know, I had my issues with people, but it was cool for the most part.
Do you have a favorite memory as a kid?
I think probably I went back to the Philippines a second time when I was like 8 years old, and I think that definitely was probably like my best memory because I hadn't been there since I was like a baby, and that's my last time I went there. So I remember like a bunch of little things from out there, and I miss it out there for sure. So
And what high school did you go to?
it's called Mission Hills.
Mission Hills?
Yeah.
And how was school for you?
Well, actually, I went to 2 different high schools. I went to San Marcos and then Mission Hills. It was cool. I kind of like, by like junior year, I was kind of on my like, I don't fuck with nobody shit.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I mean, I did track in high school, so the only people I really fucked with was like track people. And then by senior year, I could just leave after fourth period, so I just left. I didn't really fuck with nobody like that. So, yeah.
Well, do you have a favorite memory from school or no? Like anything like funny or like, or no?
Not really. I can't remember. I have bad memory, so like, I don't really have one. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Maybe just graduating.
Okay. What does a day in your life look like?
Um, it's different every day, so I can't really say. I don't really have like a daily routine.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll like hit the gym, or maybe I'll hit the studio. I have to be driving like 2 hours for the studio and back, so like sometimes, unless I
Yeah.
go somewhere near me, but you know, the people I usually like going with is like 2 hours away. Because I live in San Diego area and I be going to the studio in LA, so yeah, pretty much.
And how often do you go to the studio?
Probably like 3 times. Oh, I don't know. Like, it's different because
Yeah.
if I have to drive all the way to LA, like it just be different. It's not like no set schedule, but I do have to start going like a lot more for sure. It just be draining having to drive that far.
And what does a studio session look like for you? Do you like a lot of people there? Do you like to smoke before?
Okay, so if it's a big studio, maybe I'll invite like my friends and stuff because I always like going to the studio with my friends. But I don't like having a lot of random people or random people like show up and pull up with other people. It's just I don't really like it. But a studio session looks like for me, we usually will cook up a beat and then I'll just lay down something either I wrote already or write something to that beat while they're cooking it up, and then pretty much, and then we move on to the next song.
Okay. How long do you think it takes for you to make a song?
Like write a song?
Yeah.
It depends, because sometimes I'll start writing something, like something will come to me and then I'll write it down and then like work on it some more later. So it kind of depends. But if I'm like writing something all the way through, but I don't usually do that. Like I'll write usually like 2 verses and then come up with the hook later. But I guess those 2 verses might take like maybe if I'm working on it consistently in one sitting, probably like 30 minutes or so. Yeah, but I'm kind of perfectionist, so I'll go back and like change shit. So yeah.
Okay. Have you ever worked any 9-to-5 jobs?
Yes.
What did you work?
My first job was called Freddy's. It's a restaurant. My second job, this was in high school, I worked at McDonald's. My third job, Forever 21. I worked at Amazon before, and Coach. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
Have you got fired from any?
Yeah. Just the Forever 21 job, that's it.
Was it because like you weren't showing up?
Nah, it was some other shit I can't talk about. Yeah, I can't talk about that.
Okay. Did you always wanted to be a rapper?
No. I was always drawn to music, but when I was little, I did want to like sing.
Yeah.
But I just got in the route of like rapping because it was just easier for me to write the bars, I guess. Like, yeah, I just got drawn to it. I first started like writing raps in like high school, but for fun. And then I graduated 2019. I didn't start recording until 2022. So, yeah.
If you weren't a rapper right now, what do you think you'd be doing?
Maybe like modeling or like something of that sort. Yeah.
Okay. And how did you get your rap name?
It's just my name.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been rapping for?
So professional recording since 2022. I took a break though for a year, and I've been consistent since like 2023. So I guess like 2-3 years.
Okay. What are some things that influence you to keep rapping?
I would say just wanting to make an impact in the world and wanting to fulfill my purpose. So I feel like those are the main reasons I continue to do what I'm doing.
And who's your top 3 female artists right now?
Nicki Minaj. They don't gotta be rappers.
No, they don't have to be rappers.
I love Summer Walker.
Okay.
And I don't have a third one like that. I don't have a third one like that.
Okay,
I don't know.
okay.
I don't listen. I listen to a lot of different shit, but I don't really like have a third favorite. I'm not gonna lie. I can't think of
Okay.
one at least right now.
Okay. And then can you tell us something interesting about yourself that nobody knows?
Mm, I I did water polo in high school for a year or for a season.
Did you like it?
Nah, I did not like it. It was like it was really. I got out of practice like late as fuck, like 10 p.m. and bitches would try to like drown you in there. So like,
That's
yeah, they're just
crazy.
rough in there. Like, it taught me how to swim better though. Yeah.
That's crazy.
And it's like a really good workout. So that's pretty much what I liked about it. Yeah.
What do you like to do for fun outside of rapping?
I like to write. I like to paint, but I don't really do that much.
Do you like to go to the clubs and stuff? No?
I don't like clubs. I'll go if I'm like hosting or something, but that's pretty much
Okay.
it.
And what are some changes you're experiencing now after gaining fame?
Having to cut certain people off, people acting weird. Yeah, people not being happy for me. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But those are just negative things, I guess. But
Yeah.
yeah.
What are some like positive things?
I guess like just meeting new people and getting my name out there more is pretty cool. Making an impact on other people with like my lyrics and stuff like that. That's dope.
And fans want to know, what's your favorite food?
Seafood.
Seafood?
Mm-hmm.
And what's the best seafood spot in San Diego?
I think it's called like Lobster West, but I always get like lobster rolls from this one place. Yeah, I don't really have a favorite seafood. Oh, well, there's like a Crab Hut or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Crab Hut. But if
Okay,
I'm trying
okay.
to get lobster rolls, then Lobster West for sure.
And then what's the best food spot in general, you think, in California?
There's this place, I don't know if it's in like LA, it might be in San Diego, it's called Del Frisco's. That shit is fire as fuck. It's like a fancy restaurant though.
What do you get from there?
Oh, I also go to Allie's Chicken and Waffles in San Diego too. That shit is fire. But from Del Frisco's, I just really liked like, I forget, it's like this corn cheese thing that they have, and it's fucking good as fuck. But from Allie's Chicken and Waffles, I just literally get chicken and waffles. Like,
Okay.
it's fire.
How does it feel blowing up and getting all the attention?
Mixed feelings. It like, with a bunch of eyes on you, I feel like you get a lot of like spiritual warfare, and people are judging you, and people are like commenting on stuff, you know, because social media, like, people be comfortable saying a bunch of shit that they wouldn't say in real life. So I guess it's kind of like, it's good because I'm following my dreams, but at the same time, it has its like cons too. So.
Well, what was your first reaction when you first started blowing up? Like, what did you think?
I'll say the first time I felt like I was blowing up off music was when I posted this reel for like my first music video I ever did. And it started going up like, it had like 30K likes. It's probably at like 36K or something now. But I was like really hyped about it because I was like, oh wow, people actually like my song. Like,
Yeah.
you know? So I was like really hyped about it, and people really liked that first music video I did. So I was like, this is a sign to just keep going.
How do you handle the hate?
Usually the hate just be on my phone, not in real life, so I just turn it off. Or I'll just like, if I need to be on Instagram and like DM people back or something, I'll just won't like look at my notification thing or whatever. But yeah, pretty much I kind of just, either I block them restrict them or something, but that's pretty much it. I don't want them to be watching me if they're just gonna send me like evil eye and shit.
Have you had any haters in your hometown?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, this one girl she had like, I don't even know who she is, but she like, at 5 in the morning one time, I had woke up like randomly and I saw she started tagging me in some stuff, but I thought it was like a fan, so I just went back to sleep. I wake up the next morning, I'm like reading it for real, and she like put a whole paragraph trying to call me out and shit, and I was like, who the fuck? I didn't even respond though, and she ended up deleting it, so.
That's
bitches are
crazy.
weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Was there anyone like that didn't like you in school, but now they try to talk to you
Oh
now?
my gosh, yes. Like, there's people like that will like either talk shit on me or post something about me or do something. They end up like apologizing later on. There's a lot of people that maybe like played me in high school and tried coming back to spin the block. So, yeah, for sure.
That's crazy. Have you had any fans come up to you yet?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
I like it because it's like, oh, like I'm popping. What the fuck? Y'all know
Yeah.
me in real life?
Have you had any weird experience with a fan?
Oh, not in real life, but this one girl, no shade, she was like, okay, this is how the conversation started. She was like, oh, like, let me know if you ever have any music videos, I'll pull up. And I was like, okay, for sure, where are you located? She started sending me she tells me where, and she started sending me paragraphs about, like, she just got out of a DV relationship, and she really wants to, like, collab with more people. She started emailing it to me, to my business email. I don't know if you saw it, Nene. You saw it? I deleted it and blocked her off that because she kept fucking emailing me. And I'm like, this is a business email. And now she like DM'd me from her other account, still like, oh, like, you still want to collab? And I'm like, bro, you just like trauma dumped on me about your whole like DV relationship. I'm like, okay, hold on. What is giving setup vibes? Because why do you want to work so bad? Because what? No offense. Hopefully she's okay if the story is true.
Have you had any big artists or like big following reach out to you?
Yes.
Or like who was the first big person that ever reached out to you?
One person I do like that pops up at the top of my head, he had responded to one of my like spoken word poetry. It was Kevin Gates. I was like, oh shit, he fuck with it.
Crazy.
He put like a prayer emoji or something in response to it. So, yeah, it was cool. Oh, Black China also commented on that same one. So, yeah, it was cool.
That's good. That's good.
Kamora Lee Simmons just commented on my other one because I just did a shoot for Baby Fat. This Baby Fat too right here. Oh, this both Baby Fat. Yeah, so she fuck with me because I be wearing Baby Fat all the time.
And who's your dream collab?
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Mm-hmm.
And are you signed like to any record label? Has a lot of record labels hit you up?
No, not a lot. More so, people come with deals for like, what's it called? Distro. I was about to say publishing. I've gotten publishing deals and distro deals, but no like major record deals or nothing like that.
Do you want to say how much the biggest deal they try to give you?
No.
Okay. What are some struggles you went through as an artist?
I guess having creative blocks and just like internally having issues with like I said earlier, like spiritual warfare, like, oh my gosh, like it's like scary being seen. So it's like, I guess it's just a lot of internal issues, like trying to move forward. It's like hard to like get over that fear of being seen, but.
Okay. And what advice would you give to an upcoming artist?
I would say don't focus too much on numbers. Don't care if like the next person doesn't support you because people don't start fucking with people until everybody does. And don't be too offended when, you know, like you're going to events and people don't know who you are, they're being disrespectful, or they're like, I guess, ignoring you. You just got to keep going and keep showing up to events and stuff. People are going to start remembering your face and wondering who you are. So, yeah.
And do you have anything dropping soon?
Yes, I should have. I don't know what my next single is, but my next single will definitely be dropped pretty soon, either this month or next.
And are you gonna do any shows?
I have a show in June. It's in LA though.
Are you gonna do any out here?
Nah,
No.
I don't have any planned out here yet, but I'm
Yeah.
open to it. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you get the most love from? Like over there in Cali, over here, New York,
well, my listeners are mostly from Cali.
from Cali.
New York is also like one of the top 5 or something. I don't know. My Spotify artist thing will show like all my cities, but definitely Cali,
Cali.
is the number one.
What
Yeah.
about your second?
I could check. Let me check. They be saying cities though, not states.
Do you think you have a lot from here?
I don't know. Do you know?
They're like in top 10, I think.
Top 10?
Top
Top
10?
10.
But I think it's like Texas, the Philippines.
The Philippines.
We've been, yeah.
You definitely gotta do a show in the Philippines.
Yeah.
We
That would
planning
be
on
crazy.
it. We planning on it for sure. I don't know how to check it on here. Oh wait. Top cities. So first 2 are cities in California. My third one is Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
4th one is Phoenix, which is in Arizona. And yeah, 5th one's another Cali state, or Cali city. So yeah.
And what's called? You done any shows yet?
In Atlanta.
Well, just anywhere in general.
Oh yeah, in June. That's my next show.
That's like your first show.
Nah, I've had shows before for sure.
Okay.
Tour? Oh yeah, I went on tour with O3 Greedo. Bae Vanilla had invited me because she was opening up for him.
Oh, for
Y'all
real?
know who O3 Greedo is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
know,
Yeah.
I don't be knowing if other people know who it is, but yeah, it was dope as fuck. I just did the Cali leg though.
Oh,
It was
for real?
probably like 5 shows I did with him. It was a good experience.
You ever had like a show where the crowd was like dead or they didn't show no love to you?
Yeah. Well, especially because if those shows, like we were opening for Greedo, it wasn't dead, I would say, but it's like a lot of people will just stare, like, you know,
Yeah.
especially like when you're sharing a stage with men, like they kind of don't really fuck with women being up there either. So, but yeah, it happens when you know you rising. So.
So how that make you feel? Like you was on stage, was you doing like you had hella energy and shit, or you just like fuck it?
I would say I had energy, but it's just kind of like, since I'm in my beginning stages, I kind of like still need practice with my stage performance for sure. But I've had good shows, so it's like it kind of just balances out. So, you know, yeah.
Do you get really nervous on stage?
I
Or
do.
or like you
Like
don't
I
really
get
care?
like it's nerve-wracking. So I kind of just try to use that energy to like put it into my performance, you know? So like the moments before performing is the most like nerve-wracking to me.
Is there any struggles being a female artist?
So like I said, I feel like men and women, but like sometimes like women will look at you and like be like, I don't fuck with this bitch, she up there and I'm not. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people will just decide they already don't want to hear what you rapping about or whatever when they see a woman up there on stage. So yeah.
And then what's called? Do you do anything like before you perform? Like do you gotta drink, smoke, or anything?
Sometimes I'll drink, but honestly, like, definitely not smoke. I
Oh, you don't
won't
like
smoke
smoking?
just because I don't like to look high, for one, and for two, I'm just a lot more aware of everything, so I feel like I'll get more anxiety if I smoke.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm not going to smoke and get, like, calm,
yeah.
for sure. I'm not that type, for sure. Yeah, I got to be either sober or maybe I'll take a drink. But, yeah.
How often do you smoke?
Right now, I only been smoking like at nighttime every day. Yeah, because I don't like to be high during the day.
And do you have anything to say to your fans?
Just stay tuned because I have a lot more coming. I'm going to start traveling a lot more to different places instead of just staying in Cali. So I'm very excited for the next few jobs and my future projects. So, yeah.
Well, thank you for coming out.
Yes, thank you for having me.